So Reolink sent me their TrackMix LTE 4K camera. This one's interesting because it actually uses a SIM card, which they include with this model, to be able to use cellular data instead of using Wi-Fi, which is pretty cool, I think, which gives you a lot more options on where you're installing it, especially if you have a big yard or you have farmland or acres or anything like that, and you want your area protected. So has it right here. I'm going to put that to the side. We're going to try to connect that in a little bit. And we got some other stuff. We got our big instruction guide. This is a solar powered camera, so you do get a solar panel right here too, which is pretty cool. And here, okay, this thing is heavy, heavy, heavy. Okay. Oh, that thing is hefty. So we got that. And a bunch of other little stuff we're going to need here. So this might look like a lot, but it's not as much as you think. One of the cool parts of this camera is you can actually use, I believe, a strap to connect it to a tree if you need to. So they include this heavy-duty strap here. That is pretty cool. They also have a smaller one, and they do have all the brackets you need as well if you want to connect it. Now, you do also get right here, this is a little mount for your solar panel, so that can easily be connected somewhere to a fence or where you get sun. And you have all your screws, your wires, and your back plates that you need to get started. Yeah, so you can actually secure it with this strap right here, and this just wraps around a tree or something like that. So that's a pretty cool extra option, and that just kind of loops around. So I like that added addition that they have that in this. And here is your strap back template. So this actually just goes into the back here. Looks like right over top. And you can run your strap directly through that, and it just wraps around a tree. So that's actually a really cool addition to this camera. As you can see, this is a complete pan and tilt design. So this is going to be pretty cool to check out. It goes up, it goes down. It has a really bright built-in light. So we're going to go set this thing up. I'm going to start the process by seeing if we can connect our internet to it. So I'm going to start by getting the Reolink right here. Now I need to open up this little SIM card slot here. So we're just going to undo it. You can see this is all weatherproof and sealed. And inside you're going to see a few things here. We have our entry slot here for our SIM card, which I have a tool for. You have your on and off switch, and then a little reset switch right there. So what you're going to want to do is take your SIM card tool. This is included. Press it, just like a phone. This is how you pop it out. Now, I already have it set up, so I'm going to place it in here, just like this, and we can just push it right back in like so. And that should lock it into place. Let's just make sure. Yep, it's nice and locked into place. Now, we can turn our camera on, and we're going to screw our back right back on right here. Just like that. Now you can see we have some life in the camera. It's starting to move. And what we need to do is start the setup through the app. And that was actually pretty simple. You can see I already have it connected, and there it is on the app. So now what we have to do is take this outside, finish setting it up with the strap and all the rest of the accessories, and really try this bad guy out. So now that we got it connected, we're going to try to strap it onto the tree. And we got it right here. Tighten it up like that. Definitely a lot easier if you have two people doing it. But once you're done, that's it. It's all set up and it's nice and tight. Now the other part is the solar panel, which also comes with a strap mount. So we're going to put it on the fence. And now we can just run the solar wire directly to the camera. And that's it. You never have to charge it. It's all set up. Okay, I'm going to head into our app here. Now this is connected using cellular data, and it comes with 100 megabytes, but of course they have other plans. So right there, we can see it's connected. I'm going to put up the data right away. And this obviously does a ton of things, like we can go into the actual app and completely control the device by panning and tilting. So you're going to see it move right there. So this is all controlled completely through the app, which gives you pretty much endless angles based on where you have it set up. And keep in mind, you can keep this anywhere where cellular data is okay to use. Now you can also go into settings and change the sensitivity for things like motion detection for cars, vehicles, and animals. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And so this should actually track me as well. So just to give you a little look at what the tracking looks like when it detects a human, you can see it's going to follow me all the way around. And you can also set your detection zones based on where you want it to follow. And it will also follow vehicles and animals as well if you need. So works pretty well. Now keep in mind, this is all being used without Wi-Fi whatsoever. It does also have built-in lights, so we can turn this on right here. Now we are going to try this out a little bit later at night to see exactly how bright it is. And then of course it also has its alarm. One cool feature on the app is it has this grid mode where you can actually have 4 different cameras and 4 different angles featured on the app at one time. And then because it has the dual camera, you also get this bottom zoomed in view as well. So you get to see every angle possible while you're using this. So we're going to come back a little bit later in the night, try out the alarm, try out the lights, and see how it looks. So right now we have the black and white vision on, so you can see it directly on my camera right now. I'm going to go ahead and load it up. So that's what it looks like without the colored night vision. Now we can go ahead and turn this light on here. Super bright, and that's going to give you more of a colored night vision look right there, which looks super sleek. And you can see, look how bright that light is. So we can turn that off. Now inside of settings, you can do things such as play with infrared smart mode, which is going to change the way it looks at night. And you can also change the infrared lights and disable them if you want. And then we can switch it to colored night vision right here at night as well. So you can see now it's going to give you a little bit different of a look. Now last thing I wanted to show is the siren. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty great overall completely wireless camera, runs off of cellular data, and gives you complete control anywhere you want to install it.